Yo, what's going on guys, it is Ethan here today, and before I start the video, I want to apologize for not uploading yesterday. I just, gonna be honest, I completely forgot about making a video yesterday. So, I'm gonna upload a couple videos today to make up for it, so this is gonna be part 5 on what if Deku had a hacker quirk. So, where we last left off, Deku destroyed, or he fucked with the Nomu and actually helped All Might stop the Nomu. And what else happened? All Might was showing Deku's identity because he was completely bloody, destroyed in that. So, and then they sent him off to hospital. And where we last left off, I said that twice. And Deku was in the hospital and a week went past, and this is where we're going to continue the video right now. Give me a minute, I'm going to go and get some water. What's up? So, it's been a week since Deku went to the hospital, and a lot of you guys suggested it'd either be Uraraka or Momo. So, it's going to be a 2 ship, so it's going to be Deku x Momo x Uraraka. So, since Deku, really saved his parents in that from being in some deep debt, she loves him now, and then the way that Momo fell for him was when he ganked the necklace in part 2, I think it was. So whenever he stole the necklace from their house, that's when Momo fell for him. So Momo and Uraraka are gonna fight over him from this part on. So Deku slowly starts to awake from being unconscious after the damage he took. So the doctor's like, the ghost is awake. Check, do all the checkups on him, and the doctors were like, "You're really the ghost, right?" And he's like, "I am. Can you get All Might?" And they're like, "Of course." And All Might comes, and the doctor's like, "Is there anything else?" He's like, "Could you just leave us alone?" And they're like, "Of course." And Deku takes off his mask and he's like, "Did you tell anyone my identity?" And All Might's like, "No, because I know how to keep secrets." Did I say he gave one for Mirio? I'm 90% sure he did, so he gave one for all the Mirio, so he knows about how to keep secrets. So he's like, "We want you to come to UA," and Deku was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Because we really need you there." And he's like, "The sports festival's in a week," and he was like, "Yeah, I heard about the sports festival. What do you need me for?" And they're like, and they said that we're going to need you there for security reasons. And he's like, "Okay, I'll be there." And All Might takes, you know, Deku to UA, and she goes up to, the principal, Cementos, the thought teacher, the dude with the pistols, All Might, Aizawa, and Present Mike. I think that's all of them. And they're like, "So you're the ghost?" And it's like, "Yeah, I am." And they're like, "It's nice to meet you. That's not us trying to catch you." And it's like, "Well, same." And they're like, "So you're the one who broke in a while back?" And it's like, "Yeah." And they're like, "You protected our students and our teachers. We want to thank you." And Deku was like, "No need to thank me. It was the right thing to do." And he's like, and they're like a little bit shocked that he said that. It's like, I'm not a bad guy. If you remember that, I'm not a bad guy. So they're like, well, you do steal, but you give it back to the homeless. So no one can give to the homeless and be a dick of a person. Yeah, you can. But Deku is not like that. So Aizawa was like, okay, we're gonna bring someone new in, and everyone's like, what, is it a new student? And Aizawa was like, not really. And Deku walks in his outfit, and he's like, and everyone's shocked that he's here. And it's like, what's he doing here? And Aizawa was like, he's going to be with us for a while. And everyone's like, oh shit. So, and I forgot their names. How the fuck can I forget their names? Momo and Uraraka. I see them and they get flustered. They're like this. It's a little bit hot in my room, so that's why my cheeks are red. And they're like, "Oh, he's here." And Deku gets us like goes to a seat at the back of the class, and Momo's at the back of the class. So Uraraka thinks that she's gonna have more of a connection to him. And she's like, I'm not going to lose to Yaoyorozu. So shit happens, and then it's lunchtime, and Deku gets some food and sits alone. And Uraraka's the first one to get to Deku this time, so he's eating. I'm just gonna say he got a lot of food because he's a very active person, so he needs the calories. So he gets like I don't know a bowl of ramen, like rice with chicken, a couple sides, and some other bits of food. So Uraka's like, "That's a lot of food," and it's like, "Yeah, I kind of need it," because and she's like, "Yeah, I'm guessing you're pretty buff. I would love to see that." And Deku was just like, she did not just say that. And Uraraka realized what she said, just like, I didn't mean it like that. And he was like, it's fine. If you want to sit, just sit. And Momo comes around the corner and she sees, fuck, my hair's long, G. She sees Uraraka and Deku sitting at a table eating, and she's like, she's trying to get ahead of me. And it's just like the other class 1A students notice that these two are fighting over fighting over Deku, but they don't know it's Deku. So they're just like, what the He's only been here for like 2 hours. How has he got them? Oh, everyone's gonna be jealous of the ghost. So within this time, Deku actually trains by himself, like for half the week before the UA Sports Festival. I was about to say the USJ, but that's already happened. And Deku still has the scars, so he's got a scar over his right eye. Yeah, his right eye. So, and he's got scars all over his body. And Deku's just working out shirtless because that's what he does. And it's just they see him, they're like, oh, he's he's kind of sexy, you know. And like the days go by, and it's a day before the sports festival, and Deku goes back to his lair or the ghost cave. Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, that's the name of his, base that he's gonna go to. The ghost cave. How? Oi! Okay, yes, it's gonna be ghost cave. So he gets suited up, and he gets to the teachers, and the students were like, "Is he gonna join us in the sports festival?" And they were like, "No, he's gonna be with the security." So he has like a cut like he gives every hero like an earpiece, and just so he can talk to them and see what's going on. He's got a couple drones flying around, and like around the top of this arena. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is going to be streamed everywhere. These are better drones than usual." And they're like, everyone's like, more angles, and they're like, oh, and the hero's like, "Oh, Ghost, are these your drones?" And I'm like, and Deck was like, "Yeah, it's just so I can get better surveillance to see if there's anything." And they're like, "Well, you're going to need to stream that from to everywhere just to make everything secure and safe." And Deck was like, "Fuck's sake!" So he does it, and he's getting a little exhausted because he is starting to overwork his quirk, but he's not. He hasn't overworked it that much until like he's like almost on the floor, passed out. He's like he's overworking it just a little bit, so he's like he's taking a couple deep breaths, and he actually scans the entire arena, and he sees like a wire going from one like underneath the chair, or a cup like no, no, 20 chairs all over the thing, rigged to explosions, or like I'm gonna say they're rigged to C4s that are more explosive than normal C4s. So Deku, he like notifies that he's found, or he scanned the arena, and he's found some wires that are going towards different chairs, and he finds where the like all the he finds where the where the cords are going to. So he finds it, and he goes, "I found a bomb," or like he's found a bomb, and he gets like I don't know, three to five heroes. Obviously, Onward's going to be there, so he buffs up and goes down, and they see like this big box that's got like C4 on it with a timer and all of that, and they're like, "Who could have put this here?" And they're like, and Deck was like, "Who the hell do you think? The villains that attacked the USJ." So, and they're like, "Can you do anything about it?" He's like, "I'm trying. Even with my quirk, this is a little bit difficult." And they're like, "You got 3 minutes," and he's like, "I know that. Stop distracting me. I could get it fucking done. So Deku starts hacking everything, and they're like, how bad is this? Like, the encryption is very hard to get through, but I think I can do it. And the timer gets to 10, and then to 5. And they're like, hurry, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then there's like, he stops at like 0.05 or 0.56 seconds left. And they're like, oh! Don't do that! And Deck was like, well, I was just trying to have some fun. And they're like, if you were any later, people would be dead. And Deck was like, don't you think I know that? I won't let anyone die. And then the sports festival happens, and Principal Nezu gets in, and then the other heroes there, and they're like, oh shit, he actually like found some bombs and shit. So like, does the sports festival have the first years, second years, and third years on the same day, or is it over like 3 days or something? Ow! So, well, after the third years, everyone leaves, and Deku and the heroes go around seeing where the cords were, and there were actually C4s to strap to 20 chairs, and they were rigged to blow up when that timer went off. So Deku got very, very lucky. So now it's the day after. People are getting their, doing their offers and trying to pick their names. Deku is just sitting at the back of the class with his legs up and like this and sitting like that, and then like Uraka and Momo come up to him and is like, so what do you think our name should be? And Deku was just like, oh, I don't really know. Try to pick something that works for you and works with your quirk. So Momo got the Creati or whatever, and Uraka got Uravity. Yeah, that. So this is it for the end of the video. Next part, I'm going to do the internship arc. So if you like the video, leave a like, let me know what you think of the video, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. Stay golden.